you remember Riziki? Here with the gari? Mnakumbuka? Hapa Riziki. Yes. So that we can celebrate younger artists like Riziki and others, and also inspire them to even aim higher. Equally, Kalasha Awards should extend this recognition to our digital content creators who are shaping the future of storytelling in our country. Our young creatives deserve recognition at every stage, including the biggest stages we have. Distinguished participants, the government recognizes that storytelling is today the most powerful form of communication. That is why I have directed the Ministry of ICT through the Government Advertising Agency to work more closely with content creators. To reinforce this effort, I have told the Chair and Executive Committee of this festival to collaborate with my office in exploring ways to attract more government-themed sponsorship so that these platforms can be better supported and more effectively utilized to communicate with Kenyans. While traditional advertising remains relevant, we must adapt and communicate in ways that are authentic, relatable, and impactful. We have spoken for long about allocating 30% of government advertising to creatives. This year, I expect measurable progress. I've directed that monthly reports be submitted and that this commitment be integrated into performance contracting. If we are willing to invest heavily in advertising, then we must do so on platforms that shape minds and culture. We must channel resources into drama and music festivals, and even into branding spaces within our school systems where young people learn, engage, and influence one another. I agree with the chair of this great event that there is need for greater predictability in funding this major event. I am informed that from the grassroots, the people who have participated in the initials, all the way at the grassroots, around 4 million young people have been involved. And at the national event, the one that is culminating today, about 20,000. That is big. And because we have now finally agreed on the 3 pathways under the competence-based education, this is no longer a co-curricular activity. This has to be mainstreamed into government budgeting. I know we have friends and partners who have worked with us, who have supported this event all along. And I want to, on behalf of the children of Kenya and government of Kenya, to appreciate the partners that have supported this festival. But I want now to transition that this now becomes a budgetary item in the Ministry of Education to make sure that there is predictable funding and to make sure that this, having been mainstreamed into the competence-based education as a learning pathway, that the adequate resources be funded and be found and be included in the budgeting process. These festivals are living classrooms of creativity, bringing together some of the most gifted young scripters, performers, and storytellers. However, there has been growing tension on how to integrate independent creatives into the system. You remember those people called Mamluki? the people who are good creatives, but they are not necessarily in the school system because either they are products of what we see here today, but they are neither teachers or in the school system. I want to ask that these good people should not be excluded. Rather, they should be mainstreamed. They should be mainstreamed within festival cycles because they are not teachers and are not registered by the Teacher Service Commission, and sometimes they have operated in very unclear spaces. While this raises legitimate concerns about standards and student welfare, it is equally true that they have significantly enriched this festival in many ways. These creatives, in many ways, are the very product of this festival. They have elevated performances, sharpened scripts, and transformed this platform into a vital seasonal source of employment for many young talents. It would be inconsistent for this festival to invest in training, nurturing, and developing this talent only to leave it without a clear pathway for growth and inclusion. Therefore, though the challenge before us is not whether to include them, but how to do so responsibly, we must strike a balance that protects students, upholds standards, and creates pathways for employment and growth. I therefore call upon KICD, the Kenya Cultural Center, the Festival Executive Committees, and relevant ministries to develop clear guidelines for vetting, accrediting, and engaging these talents. Let us build a system that is both safe and enabling, one that recognizes talent, nurtures it, and gives it legitimate space to operate and to contribute to our collective success. So, hawa mamluki mtawatafuta, lakini muwapange vizuri so that we can also include their contribution, bring on board their expertise and talent, but in a way that is organized and in a way that is predictable and that maintains standards and also keeps our students and children safe. I know that this is a very robust space in music and art and drama and film, and that is how it should be.